This story was sent to me by Caressa McKnight, and this is another one of those feel-good, black excellent entrepreneurial stories. So in this image, you see a woman by the name of Crystal K. Her name is spelled Crystal. Last name is spelled Kaye. And she has come out with a line of dolls. As you can see, she has one right next to her. And if you look at the image real closely, you will see that the doll has, or it's something, looks like it's something wrong with the face, but it actually is not anything wrong with the face. This woman has created a line of dolls that have vitiligo. As we all know, vitiligo is a rare skin condition that is in the black community mostly, where if you have a loss of pigment in the skin, you'll start to have patches on your body that are more lighter than the others. A lot of people, well, not a lot of people, but a good percentage of people in the black community have it. Of course, one of the most famous people we've ever known in the world to ever have that was Michael Jackson. A lot of people always say, oh, why is he bleaching his skin and this, that, and the third. In the autopsy report, it actually came out that he did indeed have vitiligo. And if you go and look at some rare pictures of him, or go and pull up pictures and type in Google Michael Jackson vitiligo, you will see pictures of him back in the day when his skin was darker, and you'll see some of the patches on his skin. He had to wear makeup and stuff to try to cover it up until it got really, I guess you could say heavy or more intense. And then that's when he started to lighten his skin a little bit more so it could blend better. But this woman has created a line of dolls that has vitiligo on it. So girls who have that can feel, included. And I think this is very interesting because I never thought I would see someone create something like this. And I think that's very interesting that she's done that she, so girls who may have that can, see themselves represented in a doll format. Now, that's just one of the dolls. I'm going to click on another image right here. Here's another one right here. And what I thought was very interesting about this picture is if you look at the design of where the vitiligo is present on the doll's face, it's of the continent, Africa. I thought that was very interesting how she came about doing that. Let me go back to her picture. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and read this article. Now, I think she did that for all the dolls, to be honest. Recent studies show that children are strongly impacted by the appearance of the toys that they play with. That's why designer Crystal K decided to create a line of custom-made black dolls that highlight the unique and diverse features of real people, including those with vitiligo, a skin condition that millions of people around the world suffer from. My goal is to go beyond the average assembly line looking doll to make relatable and realistic work, she told the Today Show. I find new and used dolls at different thrift stores and yard sales and use them as a canvas. I've created ones with red hair and freckles and others with albinism. In 2017, via her company Customz, she started creating hand-painted dolls with vitiligo. She paints the skin of the porcelain dolls with intricate patterns inspired by girls who have the same skin condition. She then dresses each doll up with different clothing and hairstyles. For kids with vitiligo, the dolls are more than just toys. It helps boost their self-esteem and eliminate beauty barriers. In fact, her creations have already received numerous positive responses online. I want to convey the message that beauty should not be manufactured. It should be based on one's true image, Kay said. And this is for more details. Follow Crystal K on Instagram at Customz. I think that's pretty dope though. It's always about, like you say, spreading creativity. This is a positive story, but it's also a creative one because we've never seen something like that before. Whenever you see the traditional doll, it's always one that looks like a model or something like that. But I'm glad she said she created something of, realism, something that, not every black person out here looks like a model and everything like that. So I thought that was very interesting of her to do. And, a lot of people think that having vitiligo makes them look uglier and everything like that. But I've actually seen some pretty attractive people who have vitiligo. And I'm not saying that just because they have it. I'm saying it because they actually really look, really nice. And it actually compliments them. For some of them, it actually compliments them. As a matter of fact, I'm going to pull up a picture of someone right quick. Some of you may not be familiar with who this woman is, but her name is Winnie Harlow. And she is now I guess you could say a world famous model. Now, I first discovered her on YouTube a few years ago, because she was usually in a few YouTubers videos that I used to be subscribed to, like when I first got on the YouTube. And then she caught the attention of people, and now she's been on runways, she's been in magazines, she's even been in a couple of Beyonce videos. So now she's pretty much well known, and it was pretty much her look that got her there, because it was rare to see a model who has vitiligo. Like, you never really saw a runway model walking down modeling high-end fashion or being on covers of magazine. Well, maybe not on a cover magazine, but maybe being on a billboard that has those features. So she kind of opened up the door for models who have this condition to actually be seen, published, or, make a name for themselves. So I'm actually very glad, that this woman came out with these line of dolls, and hopefully she gets the support that she needs. And and the thing is that if you have a daughter or something like that, she doesn't have to have vitiligo, but you can still get her the doll for two things. One, to support this woman, and two, to show your child that black beauty comes in various forms. But that's all I really have to say about this. I will leave the Instagram link to her page pinned down in the comments, so you can go and see what else she has to offer. Y'all let me know what you think down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. I will talk to you in the next one.